Most certainly. And as we've got this qualifier going
Ooh.
on late into the day, we have another qualifier starting up and another equally important one in the South American TI qualifiers. That's going to be starting up on BTS Stream 2, where it will remain because it was originally planned to be on this stream, but the CIS qualifier, Eastern European qualifiers have gone so late and so exciting. We're keeping it right here. And Team Empire are going to pick up the Hoodwink first pick. So very much sticking to the familiar. This is, if anyone is not aware, the top pick in all of the TI qualifiers at the moment.
Yeah, last
Talk to me about
game,
this, Trent.
it was the first one before, or in this whole final where we didn't have the Hoodwink. So 4 to 5 games now, the Hoodwink will be played. So something that was a bit of a questionable hero, even after the last round of buffs, but slowly over time, everyone's just recognized that, yeah, this thing's really good. And the 4 or the 5 role, I would say it seems to fit equally well into both, simply because it does have pretty good laning presence, as well as some abilities to create good solo pickoffs throughout the game, but also, of course, guaranteed team fights if you just hit the right bushwhacks. So always a friendly little squirrel to have in your arsenal. And Team Spirit have gone for the axe again. So he's going to be trying to cut down those trees of the squirrel.
Right.
I mean, not that he
It's
can
not what
actually
axe
do
does,
that,
Trent.
but I don't like the axe. You know, it's not my jam. But they're putting their TI hopes on the axe and the Lina, 2 fiery red heroes. Let's see if it works out for Team Spirit.
So in game 3, this was the opening, except the teams were reversed, right? So Empire was the one that got the Lina axe, and then it was Spirit that got the Hoodwink. Next pick would have been the Invoker if they go back for that. But also Luna was banned out. So they could go Luna, they could go Invoker, depending upon which way they want to go, or they just do something completely different if they want to swap it up.
They're going to go. I was going to say they were definitely going to go for this Invoker. The Invoker's been picked or banned in all 5 of these games now. It was only banned in one of them. It's been passed back and back like an incredibly hot potato here.
It's meatballs, actually.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
Yes, that's true. You don't want to pass meatballs around. You get sauce in your hands. It's ridiculous.
Just eat them.
Just eat them. Yeah.
I love
pesto.
meatballs.
Yeah, that's for the longtime fans.
The besto.
Well, I came into the day saying Axe was unconvincing to me and had a 28% win rate or something, and now it's won both of the games it's been played in the specified finals. So that's why you don't listen to stats, because they're stupid. Axe, a hero that yes, it's risky, but at least even in the position 3 role, if you can get that little bit of extra farm from the Manta style, it can create these big game-winning moments with a single call. And that's where we're going. Do you think they'll ban the Faceless Void, or do you think they would let Empire have it? Because I feel like that combo was a little bit too slow for how fast we're playing today on Team Spirit.
I don't think Empire like the Faceless Void, do they? Have they picked it up a lot?
Well, they let them have it in that game that you're talking about, so there's a chance that they could go for it. I kind of know what you mean, though, Trent, about like it just maybe being a bit too slow.
You could argue that they almost would, like, because like Team Spirit lost with it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they feel like, yeah, well, we'll just let Empire have it because it wasn't that good feeling. I don't know.
It's true. I mean, maybe if you get in the later stages of the draft too, and maybe if you don't pick a Night Stalker, then it looks better. That's another possibility.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team Empire haven't picked up the Faceless Void once this qualifier, so it would be a surprise to see them do it now. I don't think any of these teams, just from these opening picks, are going to be going for a cheesy last game here. It looks like they're going for old familiars.
Dude.
So
Luna is a question mark. Like Team Spirit could take Luna and then like go Shadow Demon, right? I don't know. Because Spirit,
to be fair, Empire could go Shadow Demon versus the Axe too.
Right. Yes.
All right, you should ban Luna unless you're picking it, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the big question mark, I think, right now. They banned the Luna. All right.
The Luna.
So we're in weird territory now. It's looking more and more like a Faceless Void for Empire, maybe like on that 4th pick or something. God, are they going to pick PL again and lose? Oh, no.
I'm very curious about that as well.
It's worth noting that Team Empire banned that Mirror Marana over there, which is great. It's not just that it sounds like his name. Both the wins that Team Spirit have had in this series have been with that Marana. Obviously, it's not the only catalyst. Other players have also involved. Marana, I think, has been of this team.
It's undefeated.
She's won all her games. Empire won too, when they had it. So we're all about the Marana here. Has anyone else gone undefeated? I guess DK, but we're never going to see him again. He only got his one game. That hero's busted. TB won both games. Okay.
It's banned.
Right. I mean, also banned. Yeah.
Take them out.
I
Team
guess.
Spirit using more of that valuable reserve time.
Meanwhile, Empire already have their hero locked and loaded, I'm sure, and will slam it down the second they can to try and punish this timing that Team Spirit's taking.
I think Wapochka looks like a thinker. He looks like a guy who likes to contemplate his decisions. It's my pop psychology read on him.
I'd hope so.
What's interesting is that they did usually when you take a while to do the ban like that on the Luna, you have something kind of instantly that you want to get. But they really have been planning out, like they're basically thinking about their next couple picks with this singular lion pick here and just saying like, all right, who do we want and what are we protecting by taking this? My immediate reaction is just thinking about like a Naga Siren potentially or something. Feels like a long time ago since Empire played that, but you know, you're maybe defending against it with the lion somewhat. It's also just an amazing hero.
Yeah.
Could Team Spirit be going for the Temper Assassin here?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, most certainly.
But with Lena, I mean, I don't know if they really want to do as much of the transition. Actually, I feel like they could do that. Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible. Like,
I mean,
they
Mahoshka did really well in the line last game. I'm fine with handing it to him as a 5 again.
right.
But they don't play the TA. Toronto Tokyo doesn't play it. Yotaro plays the TA.
Right. Well, I mean, I think Toronto Tokyo can play the TA. Didn't he play it earlier?
He can. He's a clever boy. He can do what he wants. But they tend to pick it for Yotaro.
Didn't they do it earlier this series too? I think so. But I think the other thing that's interesting about this now, right, is the Enchantress being picked. They now have committed to this Lena being mid. Oh, that's a new hero. Okay, there you go.
Dude, these guys killed me. The instant snap picks are just too much.
Straight into the Spectre.
So
it's so unique. No one does this. This is not a standard drafting thing to just slam down picks like this and to try and like put this pressure right back on you and take this Spectre and like it's like they're more concerned about just banning after. Like it's like almost taking advantage of the fact that it's an end of the phase pick and just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna pick and then ban. And then I'm like, what are you gonna do now, huh?
If people would like to cast their minds back to June 25th for the first upset of this qualifier, Na'Vi versus Team Empire, the 2 games Team Empire won, games 2 and 3, they did with a Hoodwink, Spectre, and Enchantress draft. So, this is a strong one for them.
It's true. I think that's the switch up that we were thinking about happening here, right? Is like the Lena Axe lane that we saw earlier in the series so strong they needed somebody to protect it. Enchantress gets picked, they go in the back afterwards and actually commit first with the Dark Willow to ensure that that's mid. So the question is, how strong is this Dark Willow Axe lane going to be against Enchantress Spectre? It feels like they should get something out of it, but like seriously, they need somebody that can do things on Empire, like out of the off lane. Who does stuff on this lineup?
Oh, dude.
That's somebody that does stuff. Let's go.
Oh, man. The Kunkka. Okay. I think the Tide was an amazing ban because they really needed that hero that was going to just set up for the giant wombo combo. I was going to be correct. They would have won the game with it. Now I don't know who's going to win. After all that set up for the Game 5 Tide.
So game 3 in that Na'Vi series, they picked Hoodwink, Invoker, Spectre, and Enchantress. The 5th pick was a DK rather than a Kunkka. So I imagine they would have taken the DK in that spot if they could have. Kunkka feels like a slightly different pick to the DK. Talk me a little bit through, while we're waiting for this Team Spirit pick, what that will do for this draft trend.
It's a perfectly fine replacement. You can just use it as a single target initiation. It's less instantaneous because you don't have the quick stun, but it has other benefits like stacking damage resistance on top of the Spectre in combination with the dispersion. So it's you lose some things, but you also gain some things, less objective pushing than the DK, but more AoE teamfight control outside of the single X into whatever setup that you're going to have. So look out for a Torrent Storm, look out for Chaos here. And Team Spirit are playing a very skirmishy sort of like jump around the entire fight type of style. And Torrent Storm can really ruin that too if Petushara ever gets there.
Yeah, so a PA last pick on Team Spirit. Scary. Talk to me about this Team Spirit draft, Lyrical. How do you see it coming together?
All right, couple things. One is I thought they needed to get tower push because I felt like there's no way that they out carry the Invoker Spectre. But with the new shard on PAs, it actually can do some like really dangerous stuff late game.
True.
So that's like their answer that they now have. The thing that's weird and like sort of a wrinkle to that is that the Kunkka, like Coco's Rum, is so broken. It's still really good. And comboing that together with Spectre, obviously, if you break it, it's like one of those things gets taken off with the damage reduction. But I think it might still be strong enough for Empire to win late game. I think we're having another long game on our hands here, though. Nobody's ending this one quickly. I feel like it's going to be like a 50-minute Empire win, though.
Okay, well, strap in, put your feet up for this vital Game 5 between Team Empire and Team Spirit. One of these teams will be remaining home and the other will be immediately packing their bags to go to the International. For the final time this qualifier, I'm going to ask Lyrical and Trent to put on their casting hats and take us through this game.
All right. Packing their bags. They'll find out where they're going, as we all will. But it's going to be a big one, man. I don't know. What do you think? You didn't get a chance to give your prediction. Who are you feeling for this one?
I think Dan said to put your feet up, but then they're going to see my shorts. So that would be really awkward. And I'm a professional broadcaster here. I don't want to ruin the illusion here.
I'm very flexible
not
as well.
Totally incredibly hot here. So, yes. My thoughts... I actually kind of agree with you. I'm a little bit more on the Empire train here. I think the Kunkka was a nice pick. I think it has a lot of good synergy with the Spectre. And I want to hate the Axe, but I also can't deny that team-wise, I still believe in Team Spirit.
Okay.
I think that they definitely have the tools this game because they literally have 5 burst heroes. Right? They have Axe, Willow, Lena, PA, and Lion. And on the opposite side of Empire, the burst is pretty minimal. I mean, they have like Sunstrike and Cataclysm, stuff like that. But really, overall, it takes a bit of time for you actually to get the kills. Even something as simple as an X setup will have time for rotations to come through. So I feel like Aeon Discs are going to be like kind of good. Right. It just looks like Team Spirit is going to kill one person and try and roll through Empire before they have those big items you're expecting later.
True. I think that you're right on that, particularly if we get to that like later game scenario. But I think the one thing that does sound kind of cool with this offlane Kunkka, if you get levels up, there's like a realistic chance that you get like an X torrent boat into Sunstrike and just blow up this PA over and over again. Now it's tough because PA has blur and blur is broken. And don't worry, you're not missing anything. Their paw is trying to sort out FPS issues. Well, Inch is all gone. We can probably go into the game in a second here, but yeah, it's
faster start game.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, we're holding it up, Trent.
The chat was getting to me, so
what's up? But yeah,
tell me what to say. I read it like a teleprompter.
Yeah, that's the way to be. But yeah, we're waiting for Inch to get back into this one. But yeah, I'm curious, like, how much do you think Empire need to get done in the early game here? Are you worried about this burst potential in like sort of the mid to late game that you see from Spirit?
What would I like to see from Empire? Well, first off, I want to see the Ench have another good start from Vanscore.
Right.
Try and abuse this hero. Make sure that you're trying to slow down whoever you're opposing in the lane. Unfortunately, one would assume that he's mostly going to be playing a defensive Ench this time, right? Versus these enemy heroes. So, what do you try and do? Make sure you don't lose your mid tower too early. That's pretty huge.
Okay. Fair.
Because like Spectre doesn't get to play this part of the map that early when you're on the Radiant side. Like, the triangle farm isn't that incredible, but you don't want to have like lost some of this territory before it happens. And they are claiming this bounty rune here with a flag, planting, and a spray.
That's right. It's theirs. Best recognized. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch that. And then of course you've also got like the potential for them to get aggro a little bit early on. I wonder if you're going to see like a blade mail early out of Spectre. I feel like it's almost all been Echo Saber, but
yeah,
could be a good game for blade mail.
I had a similar thought with like the ancient farming and stuff and like the speed at which they might want to play. But I mean, Echo Saber you can farm ancients too, I suppose. So
right.
Will they also get Petishara like stacking it up? You know, is that something he's gonna look to do? Will he want to farm it? Will he try and go for something like an armlet on the earlier end, or would he like, because a pipe is also pretty good this game, and sometimes we'll see that out of the offlane Kunkka.
Yeah.
Albert's really good this game too. He's a lot of those really good like tanky, annoying strength items to buy.
True. Well, they are securing the one bounty rune, but can they get the other? Ayu's there, gets stunned, EMP out, trying to pressure. Shara just walks on and gets the bounty rune. Can they get out on the hoodwink? No! Poshka gonna draw first blood. Team Spirit.
Pochko was the hero to me last game. I thought he played so well. Considering how hard it is to play Lion in this role, I thought he just did so fantastic previously. So I'm very happy to see him on it again, even if I really don't want Lion 5s in my games. He makes it work. No?
True. Absolutely. Gotta appreciate a little greatness.
I say that, though, and say he wants revenge after Mapochka killed him.
Get
A
over
lot
here.
of free damage here, especially near that tree.
Oh, hoodwink. Give him the punches. Still trading. They both have a salve. And neither of them is
Maposhka has 2
backing
fairy
down.
fires, though.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude, Maposhka.
Sayu in some trouble. Oh, there's the bushwhack walk away. All right, all right, all right. A little bit of fisticuffs in the early go into this one.
Maposhka's like, you think I would dare waste my carry self?
Yeah, but see,
I'll just tango and wait.
the benefit of this is that they can go for the XTP plays to regen back up if they need to.
True. That's pretty good. So a good off-lane bottle hero for similar reasons sometimes.
True.
And also has an Invoker on his team, so yeah, he's definitely getting a bottle.
Mid lane, we've seen a lot of this
Bottom?
before.
Fan
As a chance?
Yeah, they almost got him, but he was able to get back into the tower.
Okay.
Never mind.
Living.
Carry on, Pop-Tart.
Doing a great job. Up top.
Hold on, he
Sayu
have himself.
tries to find the kill. Fairy Fire living. Hides off in the trees. Ooh, Itaro jumps. Gets the kill. Another time down. That's 2 deaths already for the Hoodwink. You know, we talked about undefeated heroes. Hoodwink has yet to win a game in this grand finals.
What? No,
Yeah.
that can't be true.
It's true.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't realize that. Bad hero.
Apparently.
Ah, the worst. Okay, well, glad that we all stuck around to watch Empire lose Game 5. Thank you for the info, Lyrical.
No problem, man.
And say you saved the reputation of the Hoodwink. Maposhka, nice dodge on the Torrent. Very accurate prediction of where that was going to be.
Well done, well done. Yeah, of course, being able to fake torrents or toss them around all over the place. Of course, Pop-Tart knows this as well. Since he's in the broadcasts, we should mention his waterbending Kunkka. Very good. See if they go for the shards later on or not.
That was like the first time I felt smart playing Dotas, that I knew that they were faking it because my stick didn't go up.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That's the big brain. Remember learning that and being like, I know nothing about Dota.
Very nice.
So true.
Great, man. Awesome.
8 years later.
Well, the press kid's going to head on over there. Ooh, Toronto Tokyo wants it. You're going to get this denied in your face, dude. Surely. Tornado to get the last hit. Get some extra harass off there. And an empty bottle. And Depressed Kid just playing that Quaswex Invoker for the constant regen up. So far, off laners, again, having the best time of it. And safe lanes kind of getting wrecked a little bit. Ooh, up top. Some damage there onto Maposhka. They're also hitting onto Vanscore. Almost getting that kill. Ugh, can't quite get there in time, though.
Finally, Maposhka will take the salve. Like, it's my time. You have a ring. It's fine. I'm all good. Yeah, as expected, though, Vanscore playing very defensive. This is one of the most aggressive duos you can get, the Axe and the Dark Willow. I do love this combo together because they can play so aggressive under and behind the tower.
Right.
So much freedom with this pairing, and you can just see Collapse tanking the wave, has double rings up with the health and the protection, so creeps don't really hurt too much. And some space for Mira to get back for a body block on the camp.
Nice.
Don't want that camp spawning there. Don't want to give anything over to Vanscore.
Smiling Knight gonna get found here. Does still have that Fairy Fire, but will get brought down. A quick and easy kill, and Mira, yep, letting him know.
Team Spirit, let's go. So much pressure on this Spectre. This is the key hero for the game. She's not good at coming back in the jungle, right? This is not a Terrorblade or even an Ursa or a Phantom Lancer. She is slow as molasses in the jungle. She wants lane farm.
True. And they're already getting that pressure on. I mean, does come back into lane and, well, actually didn't bring any extra regen.
It's all you can do. That's the problem.
True. Yeah, there's nothing else. Just having to deal with this. And where's the help? Enchantress is over towards mid, grabbing a creep. But in the meantime, Smiling Knight is being brought down lower and lower. They do kill Maposhka up top. So that's something going well for the side of Empire there. But can they force out Collapse down bottom? I mean, they've got this.
It's an important part of their game.
Yeah.
Like, this is defining stuff for what's going to happen over the next 40 minutes. If they don't start getting something a little bit better here for Smiling Knight. Gets the courier in with the tangos and the boots. Vanscore obviously finally finding a creep by journeying so far back and really showing why it is so important to block these camps.
True.
There's so much wasted time for Vanscore in all of this.
Well, Satyr about to run out here. Has another 8 seconds on it. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling what you're saying there. Maposhka makes the rotation over towards mid. This will be scouted out by that observer ward that was down, and that makes them realize, hey, there might be a observer ward there as well. Say you. Runs into him. Hello, Maposhka. Get the hell off my hill.
I don't let him know what's going on when it comes to the stacks. 550 could fire through a couple, but I guess Seiya's got some heroes that don't want stacks, so not gonna opt for it. Meanwhile, yeah, there you go. Mira, he's onto it.
Okay. Yeah, great for the axe. And really free in the lane. Although, that does mean with him being gone for a little bit from the lane, there's not as much pressure onto Spectre. So, Smiling Knight able to catch up a little bit. But God, look at it all across all these lanes. The CS across the board looking really good for Team Spirit.
I don't want Toronto Tokyo to go bottom. I mean, they're sending in the end creep. It's going to find out that she's still jungling here in the lane. I think that's pretty important because I'm sure Smiling Knight is wondering, like, you know, am I able to get called into a Laguna here? Like, where is this Lina at?
Right. Yeah, staying off the map is good. Shows there for a second and then can play it a little bit more aggressively if they need to. But game is hard. Game is hard.
Again, the Centaur. Yeah, it comes through again. It finds Mira. So, again, still safe for Smiling Knight. A lot of communication, I'm sure, happening here between Vanscore and his carry.
Right.
Letting him know what's going on.
Also, of course, that ward that was able to be placed down there, keeping eyes on Mira here.
Mm-hmm.
They did get a little bit of a pull off there on the range creep. So nice job by Collapse to deny out that extra bit of XP. Only taking that one creep away. Where do we end up now? With this 2,000 gold lead, it feels like Empire just keeps on falling further and further behind as this laning stage continues on. As well as that like nice pot of gold that's back there in the stacks.
I don't know what happened there. Pretty sure I tried to throw an X into a boat or something, but he just like missed the X. It was weird. Oh, all good now. Just have to wait another minute for the boat. Doesn't really matter. It's basically Mars, right? Cooldowns are whatever. Pochka loves this tree line, I tell you. Like all game he plays in it. Lions, Wyverns, he doesn't care.
Oh, nice jukes there, I say you. Gets away. So
rough on the old skill shots.
Right. Press Kid gonna get hit there for a moment. As they are not gonna be able to get there in time to deny the invis runes. So Toronto Tokyo getting the runes, controlling the map. About 300 gold ahead.
Still there.
Right, that's fair.
Yeah, so they know. Oh, there she goes. So she didn't go mid. Oh, actually she is mid. She's invis though. They got no idea.
Press Kid catches them.
Sentry. Just too late.
Yeah. Vanscore need to be there a second earlier, and instead they managed to find that blow up onto the Breast Kid. Team Spirit feel like they've come up with all the solutions so far. This has been like an absolutely fabulous draft and executed perfectly.
I mean, look at Smiling Knight down here, though. I got to give a lot of credit.
Yeah.
That he's still able to survive down here. Is indeed looking towards that earlier blade mail, but not only survive, but continuing to get some last hits in what feels like a horrifically terrifying situation.
Ooh,
there's the combo.
Big catch and the kill comes in for Yatoro. Well, they want to leave it for Smiling Knight. Oh my God, you can't let this guy get away. You can't let him get away. They want to give this kill to Smiling Knight so bad. And oh my God, the misses, dude, just give it to him. Come on.
You just stole it. After all that, he's like, I have to. I'm sorry. Secured it. Sorry, my bad.
There it is.
Secured it.
Yeah, because they need to get this trade off, because otherwise Collapse can come up here. Like that taking so long might not let them get this tower. Actually, I don't know.
That's a fair point. Oh, although Collapse probably just wants to go back and farm the ancients, to be honest.
That's true.
Probably doesn't want to go up top.
This isn't a timber saw. It's fair. Well,
good kill the Yatoro though. Sends him to the mid lane to try and get some farm.
Going for
the blade mail is now done for Smiling Knight. So ancients perhaps, yeah, already stacked up once in his favor. He'll be happy about that. And they're stealing some stacks here from Team Spirit. Petushara, of course, max out Tidebringer, something you can easily do as Kunkka.
That's great.
Oh, and they got the chip vest too, Spectre.
That's great. That's so good.
That's busted. I despise this item. Although I despise pretty much all the tier 1 neutrals, I'm not gonna lie. They're all so good that I guess it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
Except for when you get the bad ones. But speaking of the good ones, they also got the fairies drinking on the Invoker. For some reason, this still gives 100 health. I'm not sure why.
It's just too good, honestly. I think, I mean, that chipped vest actually with the blade mail, that can be like a little bit game changing, can't it?
And dispersion, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
It's
what?
kind of dumb.
It's now going to give 40 damage to every creep that hits you just naturally, and then on top of that, dispersion. Oh, they're trying to set up
Really
here on
good for
Smiling
farming
Knight.
ancients.
Dude, with Lena Lion on your team, like, yeah, this blade mail actually might just be the answer. Smiling Knight's like farming speed is going to go up so much.
Kind of depressing. The creeps just keep attacking you and dying.
Yeah.
Like, do they really think this is going to work in their favor? What is the greater purpose that they fight for?
I mean, maybe it's a commentary on something, Trent. There's a chance.
Nice. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Well, Mapochka will take the potato as the tomato heads the way of Smiling Knight. Does not finish his vegetables. Will not get any dessert. But I suppose his dessert is instead the Ancient's God. You can tell I'm a parent. Anyway.
I mean, the thing is, neither a potato or a tomato is a vegetable, so I don't know what's going on with you, Trent.
Okay, a potato is a vegetable, first off.
No, it's not.
So, nice try.
No, it's not. Uh-oh.
What? It's a
lion.
What? What do you think it is?
It's a root.
A root vegetable.
No, not a vegetable. It's a root. It's definitely just a root, Trent.
Hey, you think potatoes are
It's a
legumes or something?
No, it's a tuber, isn't it? What's a tuber? All right, well, there's
vegetable,
actually
that's what
action
it is.
happening right now.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
As Petushara finds that pullback, they're trying to take
You're
this
thinking
mid-tier
of
one tower.
potatoes. Those
must
aren't
be it.
vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to go through that real quickly while there was some action happening. They did miss the boat combo. A little bit off the mark there.
Yes, potato is a vegetable.
God
First
damn it.
answer when you
No,
Google it. All right.
no. I don't like it. D-Ward. Oh, Mira, able to interrupt that one. And so we've kind of settled in this interesting situation now. Smiling Knight actually can't farm up those Ancients. It does too much damage. Has to salve up now, but they're going to try and make a move down bottom. Itaro.
Blur.
God, it's so good.
It really is. Look at that.
They can't.
No idea. Oh, well, now they know.
Bro, Press Kid's the one that's walking up front and center. Finds Collapse and Itaro. Okay. They see that it's going down. They know that he's here, so they can at least soak up the XP. Press Kid pinging it out.
I see that misinformation a lot. You can soak Ancients now.
Okay.
That was changed a long time ago, just so you guys know. Some people still think you can't.
They forced them out of this area. And now going to take over this
Oh,
side.
look at that D-Ward, too.
Nice.
Sentry
nice.
them with the Acorn shot.
Link is there. I don't know if this is what you want to do, Collapse. The X, the Torrent, the back away. There's
They kill him? I
Shara.
don't think they can.
No, he's got to run now. Got to get out of there. There's action happening over to the side as they're going to try and kill off this Kunkka. Still has Stick and Fairy Fire, but it won't be enough to take him down.
You thought you were winning?
It is also...
Still works out.
But I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, I feel like they're pleased. You know, it's like, oh, you jumped in to try and save your Hoodwink, and instead I get your core hero instead of a Hoodwink. Yeah.
Right.
And by me. Best Kid. Any sentries down here? No, and he sees a lot of heroes coming. Oh, that Shadow Realm is so annoying.
Yeah, and they get Invis out of there. Throws out the Tornado, trying to keep alive Seiyu. It's not looking great right now. The Fear pulls him back in, gets the kill. Wait, no, turn.
Oh,
Seiyu
what?
lives. Yutoro, he goes down instead. Oh my god, what a turn.
Give him
Empire
back, Seiyu.
protecting each other. And now Mapochka going to get ran down to the side. Will they be able to finish off this Lion? Looking pretty close as he's hiding away, but will eventually go down. They saved the kill for Smiling Knight too. Damn.
That was so sick. Man, that looked dangerous coming through there. 3 heroes with only Depressed Kid, but the Haunt coming through in the clutch. And even the fact that Seiyu gets to live, waiting forever to pop that wand, by the way.
Oh,
For
yeah.
the big save. And they even give him the wave after. Wow, what a lovely team.
Still a 4,000 gold lead, Trent. This
True,
is
acting like they're in the lead or something here. Because,
Right.
yeah, Toronto Tokyo's very busy farming it up over here. Look at these last hits, 154.
But how many times have we seen these Linas that can sometimes struggle and then just fall apart later on? Like, granted, he is going straight BKB. They've got a Battle Fury on PA. But, you know, Toronto Tokyo, if he dies a couple of times, this game could turn on its head real quickly.
Never know if I'm confident when a carry player has all their items queued up like this, or it makes me nervous. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I will not adjust any situation. Right. I want 4 mithril hammers.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. I think he should get other stuff in between those 4 mithril hammers, but yeah, eventually he wants them. Poshka spots out the inch creep and back away.
I've never actually seen someone build 4 mithril hammers, so I don't know if it's good.
Right.
I don't want to just make assumptions that it's horrifically bad.
It's true.
That would be, you know, inappropriate as an analyst. That wouldn't be following the path of which I should take. Vanscore's out of there. Not going to die.
Good. Shara now going back for that halberd and going to immediately afterwards go actually straight for the shard. So feeling like that's going to be one of the avenues to help out a lot. You know, one thing that will be kind of cool is we often talk about Blur being so frustrating because you can't find that PA. With Haunt, they actually kind of have a way to do it, which is nice. But then it does beg the question, do you want to get on top of the PA?
True. I mean, sometimes you do. When you have a big old break, you do. I mean, we talk about how PA, of course, has this break now to try and deal with the Spectre when we eventually get the shard, but if they can just get some sort of a setup into the sharpshooter, they're going to have their own break to try and blow up your Toro. Right. Taro, so. Toro. Why did I correct myself? Whew, game 5. Yee.
It's happening. I mean, again.
It is. We're there. We're here. They're there. I mean, we're tired. We're not tired. They are.
I think that that's something that's fair too, right? Like Empire, they've throughout this entire qualifiers, they've played more games than any other team. They've played every round, and ever since the round 3, all of their games have gone the full distance against Unique, against Na'Vi, against PuckChamp, against Hellraisers, and now finally against Team Spirit. It's gone the full series, so they're feeling it.
Yep. And kind of them to throw those lesser teams a couple games just to try out some of their strats, you know?
True enough.
Yeah. They just always finish it out in the end for the win. And they do it. Wow. 5,000 gold at the 18-minute mark.
I mean, that's the thing that's so interesting about this, right? Is like it's consistently been Team Spirit that are the ones that are behind in the early, and then they find a way to get back into it. Team Spirit have been the ones that have like sort of struggled in the early game, and now they're coming in with this one, and it feels like they've solved a lot of those problems. But then the question becomes, can they close it out? And well, Mira.
This is so not who they want.
This is not the greatest of kills to find for Empire, but Mira more than happy to give up her life for this one.
Yeah, that was a smoke. So that felt great. He does not care. Oh, I like this though. Instant TP top. They're saying like, okay, we're pressure bottom. They've done this a lot this series, right?
Yeah.
Pressure bottom, instantly run top because they know people are going to be there. They have the observer. They see Toronto Tokyo up here.
And they got him. But Poshka trying to get in range for the Hex. Can't quite find it. Hiding away to the side. They do manage to pop the BKB from Toronto Tokyo. And then the turnaround. Laguna Blade out. Is it enough? Finger of Death still not enough. Manages to live through it all.
What a hero.
He's smiling. What a night.
Yeah. Still had Yules that entire time too from Toronto Tokyo. So we're still feeling pretty confident, but not able to find the damage despite the double ultis.
Dude, Vambrace. That 10% magic resistance.
Yeah, actually true.
Damn.
Big item.
But as we've seen time and again, Axe Illusion Runes, he just finished the Manta now as well. So this guy, top net worth in the game, Collapse, has been the one for this team who's made a ton of the plays. Can he do it again?
He's definitely making me a believer in this hero. I love this style. I don't like the position 1, but I do like it when it's the off lane who then just like moves quicker into the Manta, and then you're just this like crazy farmed off lane hero.
Right.
That part I'm completely fine by.
True. And they don't really have a great answer for it in this game. I mean, I guess to some extent, Spectre with like the straight damage mitigation is kind of an answer. Because, you know, it's just flat. There's no, it's not like magic or physical resistance. You just get tanky.
Seiyu is doing some interesting stuff down here, right? Their own vision, not great. They see a couple heroes in the mid. So it puts the ward down in the lane. They have a sentry up on the high ground that's actually spotting the fact that there's an obs on that pillar. So if they can get an acorn shot up there, they're gonna know that they've got some vision in the area. But this ward might pay off big time. Any sentries on the Dire? Couple on Maposhka. Let's see if he scouts it out.
Spot him.
I know they're all coming through.
Breaks the blink. Nice job there. And now
Nice
they catch
bushwhack.
him. On to 2. They come in with that sharpshooter. Maposhka down low. They can't quite get the pullback, but that shot comes in for the finish. Dude, the takeover of the illusion and then breaking the blink with it. So clutch.
Yeah, that was sick. And Seiyu again with the ward, right? Simple setup stuff. Scurried his way along the tree line, put the ward down, and that enabled the double bushwhack because he saw them both through that tiny little sliver of vision and when they were trying to hide, where they got bushwhacked.
Again,
Beautiful stuff.
the thing that's so interesting though is these nice plays come out from Empire. They fall further behind. You know, you got yourselves a 6,000 gold lead here for Spirit.
That is a fair point. Things still moving their way despite the kill advantage.
I guess that it's just because they're staying so close together. So Smiling Knight is absorbing a lot of that net worth.
What about XP wise? 4K in Team Spirit's favor. So that part is at least falling, right? Oh, BKB's popped.
Force it out. Depressed Kid saying, fine, you want to focus on this hoodwink? I'm going to turn on to you. Your BKB is running out soon.
Oh,
Can Depressed Kid get him? Yes, they will, at least for the moment. Disarm. BKB out from PA. Dual Scepter lift up. Toronto Tokyo dead. Can they get the kill? Yataro turns. The big call. Trying to find the finish. Is it going to be enough? Smiling Knight living through it. Collapse. Yataro, they jump back onto him. Get the dunk. Finish him off. And a trade-off in the end is the Lina.
He's hungry.
For 2.
Collapse wants more. He's looking.
He found
him!
What?
Oh my god!
On the side, they also find it with Maposhka. What a combo from Spirit.
Collapse! That was a perfect blink. That was awesome. That
Damn.
was so sick.
Yo. That was really good. That is a TI attending play from Team Spirit.
That had like the KP vibes, you know?
Yeah.
The old slur there, just getting the exact jump somehow. The magic that's in there. Oh, collapse. Off lane gamers so far.
And a tough game for Empire now. Again, it's looked so good for them throughout these qualifiers. And there's this question of, could they close it out? Could they close out the games? Can they close out the series? And now it's looking harder as every minute passes by. Shara takes the strength now instead of the torrent damage. Even though he's going for the Agnum Scepters, feels like they have to stay alive through the burst.
I can appreciate that. It is all burst, this lineup. You can still go Ags, go for the AoE at 20, and take advantages of it. Try and break up these fights that Team Spirit have to like kind of run through. I mean, they do have the one and done because of all the burst, but they also don't have like this massive AoE, so I feel like it's like multiple versions of single target pickoff sort of thing.
True.
And so I feel like the spacing between that is where that Torrent Storm can really shine to break you up with the randomness. Dire's scanning that next wave to make sure that they weren't planning a bait of the wave to kill Yataro. So that probably signifies that they're all mid to them right now.
Yeah. That is indeed true.
But they also have a stupidly good ward in the Radiant Ancients, so they also know that.
Yeah, Spirit's vision has so far been able to carry them through so much of this series. Whoever's doing ward stuff for them is absolutely owning. Do we see another smoke off now?
Yeah, they know Spectre's in there farming Ancients right now, so be a thought for them.
Could be a thought for Empire too. It's illusion. Well, they're getting together.
I'm surprised. They have a smoke. Like, I feel like they're going to clear this wave and just run at the Spectre.
That's what it looks like, but are they going to be able to catch underneath them?
Oh, they're smoking underneath.
Yeah.
This is good.
Looking for an opening. The big wraparound here. Axe just finishes his BKB. Ooh, it hasn't been delivered yet, though. It's coming out right now. And yeah, they're looking, but they're not finding. Oh, man. Can they get anybody? The lanes are pushing into this top tier 2. Do we see any scan or anything like that anytime soon? Empire moving into position, trying to find it. They're all grouped up together. Torrent off the mark, call. Gonna connect only onto one. Haunt afterwards. They want to blow up Miposhka. Trying to chase, but Collapse already killing one. Laguna Blade afterwards. They destroy that hoodwink,
down.
and Miposhka still living through it. They're on top of the Spectre.
Oh, the Blade Mill?
Well, actually doing a nice chunk of damage. And they're all pushed, completely falling apart, one by one by one. Depressed Kid drops, Collapse gets the finish. And they don't have enough out of this off lane. The tip comes out, and Empire will fall again.
Well, I'm going to praise him again anyway, but Collapse, the speed at which he jumps is so crucial because it's versus a Spectre.
Right.
Like, the second you see a hero, you have to go because you know they're smoking in, and then the Haunt comes out, and that's what breaks up any sort of initiation. Like, an Axe without a Blink Dagger is a very slow initiation. He has brown boots. He doesn't just, like, waddle his way in here. I guess he does have the Bull Whip at the very least, but, you know, you got to get that first jump. So it doesn't matter who you see, just grab him. He takes the Ench, blows her up, then they jump right on the Hoodwink, and after the supports are gone, it just felt like open season. Yatoro, also good presence of mind to back away from that Blade Mail after taking 1,200 damage from his own crit.
That's true, man. I mean, it can get a little bit wild there for a moment. So the lead has completely blown up and right now for Team Spirit, who are absolutely doing everything that they need to in this game. Collapse is going for a freaking AC next. Like, this is Yatoro now with the Aegis. How do you even take this fight if you're Empire?
Guy's going to attack so fast, and also nice for protecting Yatoro from his own damage.
True. And
what do you do as Empire, though? Look for the massive plays from your Invoker, unfortunately, but they don't have very good setups for the Cataclysm until they have the Aghanim Scepter done on the Kunkka. And, well, honestly, they'll both have their Aghanims done by around the same time at this rate. Perhaps Invokers might even take longer. Depressed Kid's having a very hard match. Just no BKB and no Aghanims at 27 minutes.
Oh, and they got to be careful. Another smoke. Team Spirit looking for the dagger, and they might have found it. Oh, man, to dodge, but look at the blow-up that comes out. So quick, so clean, so easy. So they get the Fan of Knives, breaking the Spectre, and finding the kill. It's too quick.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For a bit more here with the illusion in behind. Just making sure that if they want, they could take this tower.
Oh,
Feels like it just takes them too long. They don't even care. I mean, they have a Deso.
they can take this thing down here. They're
Yatoro
gonna go
wants
for
it.
Is under attack.
I mean, there's no way they can contest you. So please finish out these objectives while you have the simple chance. Of course, it gives a little bit of space over to someone like Fetishar, who's trying to like farm up some Ancients, gets a stack going, doing everything they can to squeeze every little bit of gold they can out of the map. Even Vanscore is way up here in the Dire territory, getting some obs down. It is a extremely tough time for them right now.
Radiant's
Game
bottom
is
tower
hard.
is under attack.
And it's not getting that much easier. Like, the thing that's so tough about this is that Spectre like kind of needs to save that Manta there as well, but Fan of Knives is one of those breaks that's not this, or it is dispelled, I believe, yeah, actually. But I don't know, it feels like you almost need a BKB maybe or something. It's so tough. Oh, Torrent, Bushwhack afterwards, burns the mana, pulls back in, and pushes back out, and Tornado lift up again, and the Sunstrike, is it enough? Oh, no.
Oh, man. They almost got the Aegis.
Damn.
They would have had such good follow-up, too. They still had Kunkka's spells left and the Sharpshooter. So they were hoping to get the blow-up right after.
Tried to find that catch there on the Lion, not going to get it. And you can see Team Spirit just respecting Empire's potential to fight here, and they're going to back away to their wards, get themselves out, feeling nice and fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look how aggressive Collapse is.
Jumps in for the call.
All right.
Torrent. It's a little bit wild. Where's the rest of the team? Toronto Tokyo's coming in now. Do they have a haunt? They do if they want to go with it. Meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo pops that BKB. Laguna Blade onto Vanscore. Not going to be able to live through that one. And Empire will have to retreat back again. They lose another hero.
Smiling Knight just trying to squeeze more farm. Gets the top lane, hopes that they won't get there fast enough. But the Boots of Trial's been so worrisome. Oh my god, that was so close to catching Depressed Kid.
I went a
He's
little
gonna
bit
buy a
over.
gem pretty soon. He's gonna get annoyed.
I think he went a little bit over there on the
Radiant's middle tower
the call
has fallen.
from where he wanted to be. They're underneath the ward right now, but it's still just like, okay, maybe a chance here.
Shall we fight them?
Apparently, on in, finds one, Miposhka dead. All right, that's the way to start it. Call afterwards. Kunkka, gone. Mira getting chased down by these illusions, but Toronto Tokyo comes in. They do find the finish with the sharpshooter. Buyback, there's the blade mail. Jumps in. Itoro trying to find a target to get onto. Fan of Knives already used.
Sure what to do.
That BKB ran in low, but he gets out of there, and the blur now keeps him alive. No haunt to chase. Good play so far.
Running out.
Okay, there's a nice catch there. The wall afterwards. Still invis. They get the sentry. Collapse. BKB turn around. They broke. They turned. Vanscore dead. And do they have anything else left on Empire to chase? With BKBs down, they did take that tier 1 tower, but it looks like that's going to be the end of it.
Yeah, and now Collapse has also finished up that AC, so next Aegis is sure to be a massive base push, if not the game-ending one here from Team Spirit, and perhaps even before that, as their pickoff potential could lead to a push sooner rather than later.
I mean, yeah, it's like, look at these net worths. They're almost getting doubled up right now. 24,000 gold lead. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's like that's the amount of a lead and it's moon shards or things like that. These are like the core items that you want on Spirit. They're hitting their strongest power spikes.
They almost have the Aghanims on Depressed Kid, which there are some squishy heroes. You know, they can blow up the Lion, the Dark Willow, maybe even the PA if they get lucky with some extra spells. So there is something there. It just takes one setup into Cataclysm, and it could be done.
True. It is just really tough with all of these heroes super farmed. Feels like if any one of Toronto, Tokyo, Yatoro, or Collapse live, that's still just like a really hard hero to kill. It's not just the PA this game.
Wow, how did say you get an X? Damn.
Somehow, some way, this hero gets some farm. All right,
That's
there's
impressive.
the X. Almost maxed out
Okay.
Exort.
So with Boomerang and Cataclysm, right? That
Yeah.
actually is quite a bit of damage.
True.
We got something there. Incoming spell damage 25%.
Okay.
You know, maybe you get some own resistance from the boats. There's extra damage coming out from the Kunkka with the tidal wave.
Right.
There's some stuff. There's some little bit of spice here.
I mean, the big question that I think I have is, are they too far in the hole?
Nope, 1%.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. We've seen a 0% comeback. What's a 1% comeback? That's like
That's fair.
infinitely more likely.
Yeah. That's true.
Math for you guys. Don't worry about it.
We're really good at math here.
I got you covered.
That Tushara is also about 1,000 gold away right now from his Aghanim Scepter as well. I think at this point you definitely buy out if they can get to it.
Yeah, it gives you some chance of connecting the Cataclysm and just, again, creating a lot of chaos here. But they're looking for survivability. Satanic on the Phantom Assassin as well as the Lina. So they're not messing around in these team fights. And, well, Collapse has just set them up so damn well every time that it's a rather formidable force that he's got here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his silly little illusions with their spinning and their hoods. He's essentially Alchemist. The Cloak of Flames and Manta illusions.
So frustrating to play against. Smiley Knight did finish the Scotty, but this smoke up now is going to be their big play if they can make it work. Collapse?
All right.
Dude, they're all together. They're all together. Oh,
they need a good haunt.
They see the LSA. They see the LSA, thinking about it, going for it. Jump up high ground.
Haunt.
He called.
Where's the haunt?
Wait, what? He called. Looking for it. Toronto Tokyo lifts up. Shara trying to back away. There's Toro, backs out. Also, Collapse looking for it. The tidal wave pushes them both away. Fan of Knives out. This fight has not gone the way that they wanted it to yet. Meanwhile, BKB going to be used. They're bringing him down low. Smiley Knight has to run away. Depressed Kid trying to buy a little bit of space as well, but with the Kunkka and Ench already dead, this is such a difficult fight. Empire, they just need to get the hell out of there, but the creeps are on Smiley Knight. He's trying to escape. And Shiva's? Oh, that was so close with that Yule's ready.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I like the move from Empire. I think they had the right idea. And once they saw those jumps happening, the LSAs, I think, just going for the haunt and fighting into it was your best chance.
Right.
You know, going high ground, that's going to be on Team Spirit's terms. In this case, like, they even had a sort of a good start with the way the Collapse had just, like, jumped over and wasn't going to be ready for that next initiation in. Obviously, it still went very well for Team Spirit, though, as they cleaned up the 2 kills and are set for this Roche to appear in 50 seconds.
Yeah. They're just getting so much more farmer on the map. This lead keeps on building. Empire so far behind at this point. And granted, it is that longer Roche spawn. Kunkka will be back up by that point, but they won't have Haunt available for probably another 30 seconds from when the Roche ends up coming up. And you can see Claps just like, all right, I'm hanging out in here. This is my place. I do think that all of the BKBs at this point are at 6 seconds for Team Spirit, though. So if you can kite... Oh, wait a minute. Toro?
Can they even do anything to this, though?
No, they can't. All right.
And there's not even a save here. I guess there's Terrorize.
Yeah.
Sort of counts.
Well, the tier 2 tower will drop. The Smiling Knight keeps farming, queuing up a Moon Shard of all things next. And Roche will respawn. Koshka spots it. They're going to start heading out. Haunt back up 15 seconds, but I don't know if they even feel like they can contest. They're moving in, though. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone too quickly.
Yeah. It is out of there. Can't believe that's just the second.
Yeah. Well, we've seen a lot of comebacks. This would be by far the biggest comeback of the entire series if they can make it happen on the side of Team Empire. And Team Spirit right now looking to try and close this one out. They came in as the favorites. They struggled in this series, but feel like they've found the answer now. Off the back of this PA, this Manta Axe, things are looking good for them.
Yeah, it's been a story about growth as a team, going through the many trials that one must suffer through when it comes to Dota, qualifiers, majors, and not able to get the points. And so here they are, Game 5, a gargantuan, insurmountable lead, and still playing it super safe.
Torrent is there. Maybe try and do the pullback with the Kunkka shenanigans if they wanted to. Now, the Tornado didn't manage to purge that DD rune. As Team Spirit try and safely siege this high ground, they pull him back with the Bushwhack. Sunstrike. Oh, that was a little bit off the mark right there. Actually jumps back in and going with the Satanic. God. All right. Good to go. Dagger. Going to connect. Have another tidal wave. Leave my base. Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
Yeah, they're trying, but they're not leaving.
No, they're
not getting the hint. Like guests after a party, they just won't go.
Oh, jump in, and the call is there. Yet again, great follow-up from Maposhka. They have the Terrorize. Can they kill him off, actually? Shara, oh, the big old crit comes through. Finds him at the end. And they take down 2. Only 1 core remaining. They find themselves the Enchantress. Buys back on that Kunkka, but Ench is dead. Trying to take down Yutoro. Satanic is out. LSA to stop the pressure. And the turn now onto Smiling Knight. He will fall. Has buyback. 80 seconds on the sideline, though. And without friends, it might finally be too much. Team Spirit, they can taste it. Maposhka wants to go back to TI. And Team Spirit, the rest of the crew, wants to join them. Pretty performances.
Get the objectives, team.
Dude, they just Battle Fury down that tree that was thrown out. They are not messing around. Just gonna go through backdoor protection. You think they care about this at all? Right click's going, the root, they want to save their racks, but they are not getting to focus. Blade Mail doesn't do anything there. They will be pushed back.
Is getting hungry here. Careful, don't tease him. He'll come back in. Don't you group up on his carry.
50,000 gold lead right now. As a big cursed crown comes through, it is broken, but Age is still in hand on Yutoro. Boomerang, bang, bang. They get him again?
Follow.
Out of there. Damn, dude. What a sick showing right here from Team Spirit.
Ever patient, now eclipsing the ever legendary 1,000 GPM for the lead, as they're now at 39, now 40 minutes with a 50k lead. They are huge, and they're going to grab a few more neutrals before they close this one out.
A leveler, because they need it.
Yes, it's our neutral item that can save this game from Empire. I hope not. That would be very imbalanced. That would not be good if those were possible. Timeless Relic for the Invoker, that's always good.
Right.
So Some prisms maybe.
Could be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
A
has
flicker. That did some work
Ooh.
earlier.
That one's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Say you. Gonna TP out of there, get some vision back behind. The smoke up comes, and Team Spirit ready to go in. Taro
Off sentry combo on the low ground.
walks forward. Alacrity onto Smiling Knight. They want to find that back line, but the Curse Crown is there. Oh, the stun! It catches
Oh, there's
afterwards,
two!
and there's the call! What a connection! Yataro jumps in. Never a chance. Team Spirit makes the play, finds the kill. They're going to TI Trent, and they're going to be very happy about it indeed. 54,000 gold lead, but the throne going to go down. Well played, Grats. That's what you hope to see. Team Spirit makes it happen. Maybe not the way everybody expected it to happen, but showing that they are indeed one of the dominant teams in this region.
Yes, as completely expected, Team Spirit easily wrap up the region with zero competition. That's of course the story that may be remembered in some sense for a team that was almost a unanimous pick to come out of here and take the slot to TI. But there's so much more to the story than that, of course.
Yeah.
That I hope you all were able to witness so many of these games and really the depth of a region that's here, because I'm sure Team Spirit will tell plenty of their opponents at TI that some people in their region were actually better than them, because this was a tough fight.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
I gotta, the heart breaks a little bit for Empire, for sure. It felt like it was going to be their time at multiple points. You start wondering, like, if things change in, either game number 1 or one of those other ones that happened, a couple of decisions made differently, they might have been the ones going, but unfortunately they are going to be eliminated, and Team Spirit are going to be one of the other two representing the region. So impressive showing. My goodness. I think we're going to talk more about it in just a moment when we get back to the panel. But for now, going to go to a quick break. We'll see you on the other side.